Blythe, you're halfway around walking the course here at Badminton. Just tell us what you make of it so far.
I think it's really tough. I think it's one of the strongest tracks we've seen here for a while. There's a lot of difficult angles and lines, but also it's very big. Like there's a lot of scope needed from the horses. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And in your opinion, what do you think is going to cause kind of the most problems?
Well, I initially thought coming out of the lake was really tough, but I started to convince myself I can do it now. So I think there's going to be trouble all the way around. He's asking us to take fences on angles. He's asking us to take a bit of a risk and a bit of a chance. So yeah, I think you'll see faults all the way around.
And just finally, do you think it's quite a fair course, and are you happy to kind of see the slight change in style?
Yeah, I think it's fair. I'm not a big fan of the two upright gates towards the end. I know it's cross country; they have to be jumped, but I think on a tired horse, it's not a very pleasant thing to do with as a rider. But no, I think it's fair. It's big, it's bold. I mean, it requires a 4-star horse. It's not one that you can pop quietly round the long ways. I think you have to give it a go.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Ollie, halfway through walking the course, how does it look?
Yeah, I think it's as big a badminton that's ever been. Definitely in my lifetime I've never seen it quite look as impressive, so I think it's going to cause a lot of trouble and it'll be a very good horse that jumps round it.
Wow, strong talk from you. What do you think in particular makes it such a tough course?
From fence 2 and 3 it's massive and technical as we've ever had it for the size of the fences, so I think it's a true badminton and exactly what it should be. I think Eric Winter's done a very brave job, but a very good job.
And would you say it's quite a fair course? I mean, people are sort of talking about the gates at the end of the course and the logs. Is it a fair course for a horse?
It's a tough course. It is badminton and this is the pinnacle of the sport, and it's tough, and as I've said, a good horse will jump round and hopefully make it look easy, but it's going to catch a few.
Perfect, thank you. That's great. Mark, just tell us, what do you make of the course? It looks like a tough test out there.
Yeah, it is a tough test. It's a back to the big old-fashioned sort of course, but there's lots of technicality in it too, and basically from about fence 5 all the way round, it keeps coming at you and there's not a lot of let-up, so I think it's going to be a real test tomorrow.
And what fence in particular has really caught your eyes, a sort of standout big question?
Well, I think the lake here coming early on, the exit out of the lake, the jump in is okay, but the exit out poses quite a few questions, so this could be interesting early on.
And do you think that Eric's kind of provided quite a fair course for the horses?
Well, I hope so. We'll see. Like I say, if you're having a few bad jumps, there's not a lot. There's no let-ups in between to sort of get you going again. So I think if you start having trouble, then it's time to probably go home. But hopefully we won't.
Finally, do you think that tomorrow will actually cause quite a few problems? Are you expecting quite a few problems?
Well, I mean, I would think so, but sometimes when you get a really tough course, everybody is a little bit more nervous about it and then just rides it a bit more positively and can end up riding well, and so I'm hoping that's what's going to happen.
Exciting, thanks very much.